Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for some more Diablo 2 Resurrected. We're going to continue our playthrough of the Necromancer. We are in Act 2. This is Episode 6. Let's pop our game feed open here and have a look-see. And this is showing offline. See if we can get this to reconnect to BattleNet here. There we go. There's our Necro Mancer, Old Shadebender in Act 2. Let's open the door. Let's go to Lutko Lane. Alright, here we are in Lutko Lane. We do have our Act 2 Merc all ready to go. He has the Prayer Aura. Eventually we're going to want to get a Nightmare Act 2 Merc and have him with the Might Aura. Add more damage to our skeletons, so we get lumpy happening here. And the quest now is to go to the Halls of the Dead under the Dry Hills. Search for the cube, and then search the Maggot Lair Far Oasis for the shaft, and search the Viper Claw Temple for the headpiece. Put it together with the Heraldric Staff. So, you know what? Before we go, since this is a new game,
allow me to advise you.
Yes, allow me to advise you. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, you can get Fireball in charges. It's only a level 1. They're gonna do Squiddly. We want to keep checking Firestorm. We want to keep checking occasionally to see if we will find a teleport on charges. Teeth. 1 to summoning skills. +3 to the bone spear. Yeah. Teeth. Skeletal Mastering. Get 2 after Heal and Lifestone. You still gotta whack the monsters to get those bonuses. Part of me is kind of leaning to try to maybe buy this one, because even though it's +1 to all summoning skills, but it's +3 to Bone Spear. And Bone Spear is not a skill that I have, but I think I am going to have the prerequisite of putting 1 in there. And I know that there's a section in this act that I have to go through a place called the Maggot Lair, and it's kind of hard with all your skeletons. So you kind of need a different weapon to kind of navigate through it. So I'm kind of wondering if the Bone Spear would be a good one, but at 18,000 gold pieces, what do I got? I think I got 54,000. I think I can afford this. I think I'm calculating that right? Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know gold. Yeah. So this is, 54,000, and this is 181,000. So I will not be buying that. So anyway, off we go. Dung soldiers. Dung beetles. Let's get some skeletons up here. Okay, so we are allowed 5. Then mages. So what did we do? Did we not select the skeletal mage? No, we did. 1, 2, F2, F2, 3, F4, F6. Get our mana potions back. And we'll switch over to amplify damage. That's the reason why now that you see that I wanted to get rid of the poison I had in favor of getting the lightning protection. Just those little sparky bugs, man, are everywhere. These leapers, I hate these guys. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. Let's get that up. And raise a skeleton. Okay, off we go. Chest. I need to go there. That's the stony tomb. Eventually, we're going to get much better range on our amplify. We certainly do pretty good if we're able to get these guys ahead of them getting us. All right. I must have missed the stairs. Sometimes there's stairs. I'll wait. Go on this one. I guess I just didn't travel far enough in this direction. Dry hills. I think that's where we need to go. Under the dry hills, search for the cube. Yep. And a waypoint. Those are always important to get. Didn't realize that guy was cold enchanted. It'd get me on the pop. Chain boots. Yeah, I think this is where I need to go. What's this? The Halls of the Dead. Yeah, this is where I need to go. Master hit recovery. Okay. Well, I lost a couple of skeletons. My connection has been interrupted. Uh-oh. Hate that when that happens. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back into the exact same game. Because the old way you used to play this, you'd have to pick a game name and everything else to start off with. And I think what this one does, the Resurrected, you get a brand new instance each time you get logged at a BattleNet. Okay. I guess we could sell that. Yeah, see, the way out was there. Now it's not. Great. I kind of don't even really understand why I'm looking. I don't have the money to buy a teleport staff anyway. Gray skeletal mage. Bone wall. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's just go to the waypoint. I think last time we did get to Dry Hills. Alright, so we're just gonna have to be starting off here and go around from here. Try to refine that temple. We're back up. 3 skeletal mages, and I believe we're allowed 5 skeletons. Yep. We are good. Alright, let's go. one of the unfortunate things about playing on the ladder, playing on Battle.net. If we were playing offline, stuff like that wouldn't matter. Oh, you won. Now it's a me one. Gray skeleton bone wall. No, nothing any good. Scythe. The reason why I pick up a scythe that's socketed is eventually my character's going to want a 4-socketed polearm so I can make the ruin word insight. And that'll be good for several of my characters. Maybe even the warlock that I am building. Okay. Because I do have one that I'm not recording that is the warlock, and just to see what it's like, I want to do a playthrough of it first just to see what the builds are like with that. And after I'm confident that I can play the class well enough, maybe we'll do a record of us doing that. 2 identifies. Pick those. Might be good for in the field. So we do know we gotta go there to a different place, but for now we need to find that temple that we found before. Here it is. Halls of the Dead, level 1. You all to hell. Pick another direction. A lot of assholes behind that door. Got a corpse explosion in there to help out. on, guys, get in here. I'll take these fellows on myself. Humpy appeared to be stuck by the door. Also the Dead, level 2. Ouch. Not too crazy about this character when you're in tight corners. Level 3. Okay, that's where I definitely want to go. Woo. I recast my bone shield. I gotta find the waypoint. So I know we're going after the cube, but the reason why you want the waypoint here is if you have other characters that you'd like to get a cube for, just want to do a run and get another cube, you need the waypoint. We got it. Now we can head down. No point in going through the rest of it. It's hard to try to get them as many as you can first. Oh, there's a champion back. But if you notice, my merc, he isn't really taking any damage because he's got that life leech. Okay, let's get our vitality up. We got a new skill. It's blood golem now. Don't need that. I just want to maybe put one into mastery. No, I think I'm going to throw one into bone spear. Because the bone spear allows you to throw a bone. And the only reason why I want that, because when I get into that area that I talked about, that cramped area, I need something to fire out in front of me. Staff?
I am overburdened.
Are you really? Levitation, summon goat man. Bring a fire. You know, this might be good for my warlock because he does have the goat man. And this can be turned into a ruin word item, I think. Or can it? Maybe it can't. No, it can. Dim vision. That's nothing any good. Pick up the long staff and see what it is. Nova. cube. That's what we came for. West. Okay. Let's head back up. Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of the week. Boop. One more level to climb back up. You may be saying to yourself, why didn't you just teleport back into town and then grab your next waypoint? Well, the reason for that being there should be a lot of walking. I'm pretty sure the next area that we got to go to is in this direction. Yep, Far Oasis. So why don't we just, come this way, try to find that next waypoint.
I can't carry anymore.
Crystal swords ain't always all that good. One of the nice things about the Resurrected cube, you can throw stuff in it. Sometimes those can have good attributes on them. Well, that was trapped. Locusts. There's a unique belt. Grand charm. Stop and figure out what that is. Snake cord. Light belt. 14 defense. Replenishes life. Poison reduced by 25 and poison length reduced. Poison resist. Doesn't carry as much, but it is a little bit better. It'll help with the life replenishment. Yeah, that's where I want to go, is the Maggot layer, but I didn't get the waypoint for this area. So we got to keep going until we find it. Stairs to come down here, so Probably most likely it's down here.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, yes.
Impossible.
Strength. Kind of avoiding going back to town because I want to find that waypoint first. Why? So I can get right back to here. Okay. Scroll of TP. More locusts. Oh, not really locusts. Itches.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
I got no choice. Down.
Greetings. You have quite a treasure there in that Horodric cube. According to Horodric lore, the cube can restore a Horodric staff. To do it, use the cube as you would a scroll. When the cube opens, place both pieces of the staff into it and use the cube's transmute power. You'll be pleased to know that the cube has other alchemical uses as well.
Not gonna let him go through that spiel because he's just gonna tell you about some formulas.
Blessings to you.
And there, we don't really need the formulas. Let's just have a look here. So throw that away. Poison resist. Hold. Magic fine. Rating. Poison and strength. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, put it back at here because I gotta open the cube. here. Cold resist 5%. Gems. Yeah. The nice thing about the cube is now that we have it, we can use its power right here. So for the gems and that sort of thing. So I already know some of the recipes. So with this, you hold Control Shift and then right click and it puts 3 in. Transmute goes up to the next level. Hold Shift, transmute, next level. So eventually you want to get to perfects, and perfects give you the best benefit. So there's, you know, a lot of other recipes that are available. So let's go ahead. We're going to throw this book into the shared slot because I might be able to use that with my warlock. Cold resist is no good. I already got a poison resist ring. Cold resist 8. Either one of those are very good. Cold resist belt or fire resist belt. Now those are good. Now compared to this is a unique item, and it'll get saved in our lore as something we found, but really looking at it, it's just it replenishes life. It's not really a great item for us. I mean, all things considered, because yeah, acquired strength on that pole arm I got is 62. You look into that. Yeah, he can use that now. 78. Give me this.
I'll put that to good use.
19. Yeah. So you know what? Finding a good life-stealing polearm, a little tricky, so I'm going to keep that. Now there is a recipe that I do like to do into gems. You can take any diamond, any Chris. Let's go to her. Any belt. At all? No, I think I need a staff too. And any staff. Pretty sure that's how it works.
Allow me to advise.
Yes, allow me. Let's find a real cheap one. That's cheap. Throw that in there, and then when you transmute, should turn that into a savage polearm. Right? Which could have some good attributes on it. Savage halberd, 20 to 76. Just enhanced damage. So you'd want to do that recipe because the savage gives it an extra damage bonus. But you want to keep maybe doing that recipe until you get one that's got the life leech on it. So that's a recipe that I know. Let's sell these 2 rings. Don't need these. Just plugging up the inventory. Armor. Attack rating. So I wish I had a better belt that gave some type of resistance that didn't take all of that strength to use it. We just skeletal mastery. Not too bad. Recast my shield, so I did lose a skeleton. Okay. That we're felching, and I think there was a jewel on the ground. Grab that too. I need to look for the waypoint. No, we're down a skeleton. Yep. Oh. Boy, it would be nice to find that waypoint, so I think to go into the maggot lair. Amulet. Resist lightning. Yeah, I honestly thought the waypoint might be down on this lower level, but it is not. So it's got to be up here somewhere. Let's drop. Weird, because we know the other exit takes us out of this area. Other waypoint must be up here somewhere. There it is. There we go. Okay, and in case you've never been into the maggot lair, now you're going to see why I wanted the bone spear. It's a narrow passage. I need a way to get through this. So. As much as I love my little army, they're hard to get enough of them. In the area so that they can help. I'm gonna be blowing through mana here. 7. Okay, so oops, that's a trap. Go back, it's a trap. Alright, level 2. And I think there is a waypoint in here, but in all honesty, I don't ever plan on coming back here. And I'm pretty sure there's a pattern to some of these maps, but I'd be damned if I know what they are. Ooh, 3. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find where we're going right away.
I need mana.
Okay, and here's the problem. So you need something to help you be able to get through a place like this. Awkward. He's extra fast. Kind of a boss. Hey guys, come on in there and try to kill him. And even if I can get my merc down there, I recast one of my skeletons on top of it. Get the amp damage going now. Yeah, Lumpy's gonna die. Oh, mana potion was dropped. See a bunch of them there, I can't see. It looks like it used corpse explosion or something in here. Let's identify this stuff. Not really much else I can do. Well, I'm waiting for that to die. I did one corpse explosion. That's the reason why I wanted a bone spear. Like, 2 skeletons are the only ones that get in here. Uh-oh. I'm stuck here now. This is not good. Guess I can help whack at it too, I guess. Alright. Healing pots. The mages help some, but you know the biggest help would be the merc. But I can't seem to get them to come down. Alright, I got a little bit of mana. my bone shield back. I'm gonna run with 4 skeletons in here, I guess.
Not enough mana.
It's ridiculous because it's just not enough room to operate. Really not. I'm gonna throw out the scroll of TP. Crazy stuff.
Stay a while and listen.
He's got
It is an honor to
nothing
serve.
for me to identify. New poison to weaken. Taunt. Damage reduced. White belt. Back rating. The dex. Lightning damage. 11 to 28. No other special attributes. That's just a stamina potion. I don't really need it. There. Okay. How do I know I can trust you?
Good evening.
No, he didn't say. Get some mana pots. Switch back to our armor. Get it back up. Let's get our bone spear happening. Back in we are. Alright. Let's go another direction. I'm saying let's go straight up. Could be this spot right. Let's try that next. That is the chamber I'm looking for. Come on, I'll use get in here. Staff Kings. He's cold resistant.
I need mana.
Oh. The pot. Quest log. Alright, there we go. Now we can use a EP. Go back to the map. And we'll wrap this video up here because
The Staff of Kings. You astound me, my friend. You have discovered the shaft portion of a Herodric staff. I trust you know how to use a Herodric cube to unite the shaft with its headpiece.
like somebody's trying to trade an item. Okay, so I'll need the headpiece. I'll have to go after that next time. There's not really anything great with that shield. So we'll leave it at that.
Good morning.
Hello, Farah. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, if you're liking my playthrough of Diablo 2, you gotta make sure you hit the subscribe button, and the bell, and then tune in for the next one, where we try to get the headpiece and then continue on with the story. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.